Danielle volk special occasion speech, a tribute to my dad. Family means no one gets left behind or forgotten. This is a quote by David Ogden Steers, and is a quote that my dad lives by. My dad, Tim Volk, is a very important person in my life. He makes sure everyone is treated the way they should be treated and loved. He has the biggest heart, and is someone I will always look up to and appreciate. My dad does everything he can to keep me happy and safe. He supports my family the best he can and will do anything in his power to keep our family together. It is because of my dad that I am the person I am today. I dedicate this speech to my dad to thank him for all he has done for me. My dad is always there for me and my family and everyone else that he can help. My dad grew up on a farm a few miles north of Hague, Indy. He has 2 brothers and no sisters. His parents raised him to be a strong Catholic boy and to always appreciate what he has. He went to school in Hague and played basketball for the Hague Patriots. After high school, he went to Bismarck State College and became a lineman. He made many friends. Everyone that grew up with him says he always knew how to have a good time, and if they needed a good laugh, he would be the one to make them laugh. My dad's past has made him become the great dad he is today. My dad is always there for me and has made me the person I am today. He has never let me down. He is not the type to give hugs or actually say he loves me, but I always know he does. My dad always jokes around and says he will not miss me when I leave for college, but after my retreat I went on last year, I know he will. My mom called me every night, but every night she called, Dad was at the farm, so he did not get a chance to talk to me. A few days went by and I still did not talk to my dad. One afternoon my phone started ringing and I looked to see who it was, and it was my dad calling. I did not have much time to talk to him, but I could tell he really did want to talk to me. My dad called me just to talk, and that is something he has never done before. When I hung up the phone, I knew my dad missed me, even though he will never admit it. He always can find a way to cheer me up and make me laugh. My dad is a strong individual and has taught me many life lessons I know today. His influence has shaped me into the individual I am today. He has shown me how little things can really make a huge difference in someone else's life. Every time he gets mad at me, it's not because he wants to, but because he wants to teach me something that will help me in the future. My dad is truly an amazing father. I could have never asked for a better one. My dad not only does whatever he can to help me, but he also does a lot to help others. He is a very active community member. He works at MDU. He has been working there for over 30 years. He is in charge of all the surrounding towns. He has met many people with the job he has. When the power goes out, his phone goes crazy because everyone is calling and letting him know their power is out. People are supposed to call MDU and not my dad and let them know their power is out, so my dad does not get a million phone calls when he is out fixing the power. This puts a lot of stress on him, but he still answers every phone call and listens to everything they have to say, even if he does not always want to. This has showed me that even when you don't want to do something, you just have to relax and do what needs to be done, which is a lot easier than just ignoring it. He has a stressful job sometimes, but handles it as best he can. Aside from his full-time job with MDU, he farms. He helps his brother farm and also has his own land. He also helps out our neighbor at the farm. Our neighbor at the farm lost his mom about 15 years ago and lost his dad just last year. He got married about 2 years ago and has a 1-year-old daughter. He is just getting started farming, and my dad does everything he can to help him out. My dad treats him as if he would be his own son. Seeing the way my dad has helped out our neighbor really has shown me how much helping someone else, even if it doesn't seem like much, really makes a huge difference in someone else's life. My dad is also the mayor of Linton. Even though Linton is a small town, being the mayor is not an easy job. My dad tries to make the best decisions for everyone in this town and does whatever he can to help make this town a better place. Also, my dad does a lot of volunteer work and is on many local boards. He is a volunteer firefighter, he is on the St. Anthony's Catholic Church Financial Board, and is a part of many more local groups. My dad is an active member in his community and does a great job at everything he does. Seeing my dad make a difference in his community really makes me want to do the same. Everyone I talk to always has something good to say about my dad. It may be about his funny laugh or something great he did for them. He is a big member in the community and always tries his best to put a smile on everyone's face. Even though we may get into fights and pick on each other a lot, he is always there for me. My dad has taught me everything I know today and has helped me to become the person I am. My dad is number one.